It's just historically, farmland has appreciated or grown on an annual basis by, I think it's 7.8% at the moment across Australia, and it varies from different regions. We have a diversified portfolio because of that, so we balance out the ebbs and flows of season, effects of drought and market. So that's why we have a diverse portfolio. But in general, farmland has appreciated or grown each year by 7.8% is the historic average compound growth rate. So that's how much the land itself will grow. And then on top of that, we have what the land can produce or the yield. And that is often that is a rent where a farmer will lease the property, but it also, we are a bit unique in that we kind of co-invest with farmers, and instead of having a set payment that they have to make regardless of what's happening seasonally, we reduce that set amount and take a share of their revenue so that they can manage seasonal impacts better, which obviously supports them to make decisions for the ecology and the health of the land rather than to meet an arbitrary payment. And over time, as the land's fertility increases and the health of the soil improves, generally profitability increases. And so there's, by having that mix of a minimum payment plus, which we aim to meet bank, whatever you could get in the bank, and then having a share of revenue, it enables, hopefully there's some potential for you to earn more than that minimum set amount. So you share in the ups and downs, and you share in the potential growth of companies that are producing not just food, but for example, valuating the produce to retail. So really kind of close the gap between consumers and producers and have everybody share in the business of growing food and stewarding land. One of the missions of Agreventures is to have people start to think really about working with nature in service to nature rather than in an extractive model, saying that if we look after the land and we look after the stewards of the land and we manage them as stewards ourselves, then over time our returns from that will either stay strong and resilient or improve, and we believe that they'll improve. And there's many examples of food companies, the innovation that have created massive results, and that is possible. There's the potential for that kind of outsized venture style return backed by a solid investment in land. So what we're aiming is the security of the land with the upside potential of, maybe a little goat milk company will become, a massive global success story. However, what we're looking for is people who want to have the money working in service to the health of the land. So with that, we understand there's going to be droughts, there's going to be seasonal impacts, and there'll be fluctuations. So it is a long-term investment, but historically, farmland has outperformed every other investment over the long term. And that's why people like Bill Gates invest in farmland. The wealthiest people own farmland, and they also own it because it provides so much other benefit, which most people don't have the opportunity to enjoy. And as a member and investor, you do have that opportunity to say, for example, if you have a van, as I know you do, and you're going camping, imagine what it would be like to know that you're camping on land that you own and have played a part in restoring and regenerating its health. So